So good morning, good morning. We are moving today. Good morning. May this space hold light. May this space hold stability, insight. May we go beyond our own imaginations. May we go beyond our own limitations. We're going to start on hands and knees. Good morning, good morning. We're going today. And so at hands and knees, round your back and tuck your chin and allow yourself to move a little, your head a little bit side to side. And settle your knees under your hips and rock a little bit, lifting one hand, shake it out, lift the other, shake it out. Make a circle, so that when you bring your hands under your shoulders, they really settle. And then round. And as you round, shift your shoulders from side to side and open all the way through your hands. And as you find center, roll your heart forward. Now wag your tail. 3, 2, 1. And round and shoulders left to right, to left, to right. And open to arch. Wag your tail right, left, right. And we keep going. Round to left, to right, to left. Arching tail, side to side to side, round. And just begin to find the sides of the body, the inner lining, the bones, and side to side to side to side, and open and tail. We'll do one more of each. Round. Shoulders and tail. And then just bring it right through the middle to round and open and round and open. And reverse the breath today. That as you arch in, the arch is exhale, the round is inhale. Out, in, out, in. And come onto your right fingertips as you keep moving. And let the head fall a little to the left. And feel that open up the upper right side, back, right side lung. Right side flat. Put your hand down. Come onto your left fingertips. Take your head to the right. Open through the left side shoulder, left side collarbones. And both fingers flat. 3, 2. Good. Lift your hips. Down dog. Widen your feet. Walk it out side to side. So wag, wag, wag. Big through the hips for 10, 9. So we'll get going. We'll get moving today. Big into the body. We'll settle into a full 11 minutes of the breath of life. And then we'll rest. And at the end, I will play you the most beautiful benediction. 3, 2, 1. Walk your feet to your hands. Bend your knees and counterbalance by taking your hands forward and your seat down, and just pause a little. Lift your hands. Sit your heels down to lift your thumbs and come up tall and wide. And shake it out. And let your feet cross for a moment. And as you begin to open through the crease of your inner hips, through your outer hips, get a little longer, flex your feet, draw your toes back towards you. Shake out the hands as you will, and then we'll just keep it feet on the ground for a moment and tap and tap, 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 tap. So I'm raising and lowering one heel, and let that move you side to side. Let your hands move so that We wagged the shoulders and wagged the tails on our cat-cow. Just let that come through your body. 4, 3, a little looser. The tapping is telling your body you're here, you're here, you're here. It's grounding. Hands higher, hands higher. Good. Step to the top, bring your hands up high and just pause. Just pause. So when you stand with your hands high, splay your fingers. Lift your toes, bend your knees, drop your tail. Lengthen the front of your spine, lengthen the back of your spine. It's going to get a little racy. Smooth your breathing. We're staying here 3 more. We're going to keep coming into this shape, this pose, this place. Use your hands to spread your chest. So with your hands up high, bend your knees a little bit, round your hands a little bit forward, and then take your hands a little bit back. So I'm rounding a little tuck at the chin, and I'm rolling back up and open. Rounding back. Elbows bend now as you round a little in, a little out. Bend your knees. Round like you could touch your fingertips to your kneecaps. 3, 2, 1. Hands stay high. Bring your right elbow down and your left elbow comes over, and then you change. So the whole body reaching. And then find a rhythm. Bring your fingertips to your shoulders. Reach up and out. Feel it through the side waist, the side of the hips, the sides of the body. 10, 9, 8, 7. Find the triceps. 4, 3, the sides of the body, the hips, and then we'll go front to back. Inhale, hands up high, put a bend in your knees, and just swing your hands over. So in, and out. In the nose, out the mouth. Three, 2, 1. Fold. Let your hips move side to side if need be, hands on knees. If need be, hands on shins, fingertips to the floor. Wag, loosen, deepen. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Widen your feet, turn your toes out ever so slightly. Come onto the balls of your feet and now rock it out side to side. As you can, if you have knee issues, keep your hips up high. And then maybe the heels coming towards the floor, maybe the hands coming up high. So that same posture of the palms open. 3, 2. And fingertips back down, step back, downward facing dog. Walk the dog. And feel the space and leavening that you made through the body. Good. Bring your knees down. Put your feet flat. Fold yourself back. Rock your shoulders out. And draw your hands back and lift your hips high. Here's inhale. Fold yourself back down. Sweep it out to child. There's exhale. Draw yourself forward and through, peeling open and rolling down. 3, 2. And downward facing dog. Knees are soft, hips are high. The right foot will step up. Bring your hands inside your front knee and add blocks under your hands so that you have a little extra height, and then knee to the floor. And then bring your heel in and put your toes down and lift your knee off. and put your knee down and lift your heart high and put your toes down and again. Good. 2 more like that. Draw the hamstring to the bone, keep it, and then lift off. Press into your hands and lift your hips. Bend your front knee and lunge. Lift your hips and lunge. Lift your hips. And now lighter and a little quick. Plug into the back heel. Keep it high and drawn towards your hips. Stay right hand, right thigh. Stay back knee down. If you need it, right hand high. So it could look like this. Awesome. Wherever you are, pivot on your heel and turn your right toes to the right. So there's a little more space. And in that space, a circle. Circle the top hand so that you're opening the right side chest, right side shoulder. Strong through the back leg, strong through the front heel. And then pause. Just be open and steady and strong and sound. And right hand comes down and you step back, down dog, hands to the floor. Knees soften, heels lift, heart floats and broadens. Thumbs down, chest open. Drop your head. Little buoyancy, a little bop of the knees, a little bop of the tail, a little bit side to side, a little freedom. And then knees down, feet flat, child's pose, fold it back. Wag the tail, wag the shoulders. So we're just starting to fire the muscles. Open the joints, draw your hands back, lift up, rise up, hands high. And sweep it back down. Good, coming through. We'll need our blocks in a moment and roll open and roll down. And it can be so small. It can just be so small. And dog. So that we're putting pressure on the front body and pressure on the back body and starting to move this vessel of water, this vessel of fluids, letting it change. Left foot will step up. Right knee will come down. Put the blocks back under your hands so you have that little extra height. And with that height, the heart comes through. Find your lunge, a little forward, a little back, and then back knee down. And draw your heel towards your hip. And then toes to the floor. Lift off. Knee down, heel up, hard up. And lift off. And again, knee, heel, toes, and pause. Little forward, little back, chest is broad. Float the hips up, broaden the back, and then drop the hips down. So it's this little open and close. You're making a little more space from your back heel to your front hip. 3. A little quicker. 2. And as you find your full lunge, pause. Pivot the left toes out. If you need to, right knee down. Or in the lunge, left hand, left thigh, rotate through the spine. Left hand opens up. And you find a circle at the top. And that circle is opening the shoulder, the front and back of the left chest. You're firming the back leg, giving a little bit of an ask into the feet. Turn your left palm to face the front of the mat. Broaden the chest, press into the hands. And then setting down, stepping back, hands to the mat, downward facing dog. So the knees soften. As the knees soften, the arms lengthen. As the arms lengthen, you come towards the balls of your feet. You lift your heels a bit, and that lengthens you out of your low back. Your tail goes back. Your hands go out. Rolling the outer shoulders towards your heart. Rolling your thumbs into the ground. And hands and knees, toes together, set your blocks aside and fold to child. A little bit side to side, rounding it out. Good. Hands and knees, tuck toes, down dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. They are a little bit turned out at the toe. Drop your seat. Drop your seat. Lift your thumbs as you can. Press your heels down, your heart up. Hands to your hips. So the tail goes back and it's a little squat. Hug your heels towards the center line. So my toes have evened out. My feet are in parallel. I'm hugging my heels in. Hands out if you like, counterbalance. Hands a little higher. Hug your heels in. Press into the feet one more. And we'll take the hands up high. Turn your palms forward. Now stay. Hug the heels in. You're generating prana, and now you're drawing the prana up to the navel. Hug the heels in, up to the heart. Spread your fingers, open your palms, up to the head. Feel the change in your body, elevating your frequency. Up, up, up and out, up and out. We get stuck in the lower frequencies, which is very practical. Oh, excellent. Shake out your feet, shake out your hands. Open, close the fists, widen your feet, turn your heels in, your hands on hips. So it can be very deep, a goddess pose such as this, hands on knees, or it can be a little higher, hands on thighs, right? So just take your left shoulder towards your right knee, and then your right shoulder towards your left knee. We'll just turn 8, 7, 6, 5, good morning, 4, 3, 2, pause. So knees go back. You may repeat that. You feel frisky, hands go behind your head. And take your left elbow towards your left knee and roll across the front towards your right knee and up. Hello, 4 more. So allow yourself to be heavy in your heels. All that work you did of warming up your lunge, use your legs, plug into the heels. Roll it around. One more. Don't get lost. And in the middle, stand it up. Wag your tail. If you need to, let it out. So this is a valve, right? The shift. Let out the energy. Hug your heels towards the middle. As you hug your heels in, you bend your knees. That energy comes up higher. Your heels are stable. Your hands to your head go right and down. So if this doesn't work for you, you're going to have your hands on your knees, opposite shoulder towards opposite knee, and we'll meet you there in 3. Roll through the spine, plug into the feet. Such an activation. I am here. We are here. We are certain of ourselves. One more. Through the center, stand up tall. So hug towards the midline. Hug your heels in. Hug your hands in. Bring it up the middle. Press your palms. Hug your heels in. And then let go. Hands up high. Step right to the top. Spread your fingers. Broaden your heart. Hug your heels to the midline. And now there's a difference because you've activated the inner thighs. 3. Calling that energy up. 2. Bend your left elbow, put your left hand at the base of your spine, base of your neck, and then left hand takes it up and a little to the right. Shake out your left knee. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Go right so that you're moving from your elbow to your shoulder to your heel, one line, and then open it up, hands wide. 3. Get very quiet. Bend your right hand to the base of the neck. Left hand holds right elbow, go up and go left. Shake out the right knee. From your right elbow to your right shoulder to your right hip to your right heel, just shake that line a little bit loose and then steady. Plug into the heel. And as you let go, be quiet. Hands high, palms open, hug your heels towards each other, energy up to the navel. Soften your knees, hug your heels, energy up to your heart. Soften your knees, hug your heels up to the head, the midbrain, the pineal gland. As you widen your arms, soften your knees, fold it down, and we'll move through Sun C. Just so simple. Knees soft, fold to the floor. Step your left foot back and put your left knee down and sweep wide and high. Inhaling up. And then hands down. Down dog, step back. Smooth it out. High plank to the floor. A little cobra. Feet widen, heart up, hips heavy. And down dog. Smooth it out. Left foot will step. Right knee comes down. Sweep wide, rise high. And to the floor. Step up. Sweep wide, sit down, thumbs up, heart up, palms forward, hug your heels in, find the midline. And let it go. Knees soften, bring it down. Right foot back. Right knee down. And open it up. And fold down. Down dog. High plank. To the floor. Feet widen. Hips forward. Pause. And down dog. Right thumb, right shoulder, right heel. Step your right foot up. Bring your left knee down, sweep open and up. And then down. Stepping up. Sweep wide, sit down, thumbs up, heart up. Palms face forward, hug your heels. Palms together, down the middle, gather it in. Sweep up and open. Bend your knees deeply, take it down, step back. Down dog, bring your feet together. Raise your right heel high. Bend your right knee, bend your left knee. Bend your elbows and wrap them in and straighten everything out. So bend your top knee, bend your bottom knee, bend your elbows wide, wrap them in and straighten your legs. Let the pelvis broaden. Step your right foot up to your thumb and put your left heel down to warrior two. Left hand back. And just move elbow to thigh, hand overhead, hands wide, left hand down, right hand up. Through warrior two, elbow to thigh, over the top. And then reaching back. Go one more, elbow to thigh, reaching over the top. As we go back, press to straighten your front leg all the way back. A little wag of the tail. Right hand down to your right shin. And the left hand coming over the top. And then elbow to hip, look down. And reaching over the top, look up. Elbow to hip, look down. And sweeping triangle. 3, be so firm. The legs are clear. The heels are heavy. The muscle hugs toward the bone. And as the legs are strong, the heart is free. Bring your left hand down and step back. Down dog. As you come towards plank, come down to the floor. Peel open, let your thighs be heavy. And then bring your heart down and bring your right knee up to the right. And now peel open. 3, roll down.
Right heel in line with right knee, roll open. 2. One more. So as you peel open, let your right hip be heavy. Listen to your low back. And then roll all the way down. And step your right foot back. Peel open, press back, down dog, feet together. Bring your left heel high. Bend the left knee, roll the pelvis open, bend your standing knee. Wrap your elbows wide, then wrap them in and press them out. Bend your top knee, bend your bottom knee, bend your elbows, wrap them in, press them out. Roll the left hip over the right, roll the pelvis broad from side to side. Step your left foot up to your left thumb. And warrior 2, back heel comes down. So you've built this amazing base into your heels. Use this. Elbow to thigh and come over the top. Oh, warrior 2. And then reverse warrior. And back through. Using your legs to direct your body. Rolling back. That you're moving your hands as though from your heels, as though from those great goddess turns. Straightening the front leg as you go back now, and pause 3. Plug into the front heel. Firm the back thigh as though it was in that lunge. And from the base, keep it steady and let the left hand lengthen out and the left hand to the left shin. And the right hand comes high and comes all the way over the top. As you bring your right elbow to your ribs, look down. As you let go and sweep over the top, look up. And let the whole length of your spine turn through the top of the head. One more. To the right hand high and the chest broad. Plug into your back heel. And the right hand overhead. And step it back to a dog. Wag the tail, loosen it up. High plank to bring it down. And find your cobra. Wag your tail, loosen the tension in the hips. Walk the thighs back, tops of the feet flat, feet wide, peel open, shoulders down. So here's my cobra. Roll your way down and draw your left knee up in line with your left hip, heel in line with the knee, peel open. And just play from the navel through the inner left knee, 2. Roll up. Opening the right side thigh, psoas, hip flexor. 1 more. And roll down. Bring your left knee back in line. 1 more to neutral. And from there, dog or child. Knees wide, toes together if you're headed towards child. 3. 2. And coming up onto your knees, tuck your toes under. And bring your hands to your hips. So my toes give me stability. Hands on hips, thumbs go down, heart comes up. Just gently lift the chin. And it's as though the hands were lifted overhead. And tuck your chin. Open the back of the body with the face down. Lift your head. Open the front of the body with your face up. So tuck of the chin is breath out. Lift of the chin is breath in. Tip of the tongue is behind the front teeth. In and out through the nose, steady. 8 more. And you're getting as long as you can down into the knees and reaching up out of the face. But there's no hurry. And as it opens and grows strong, tail down, knees down, it might quicken. 2. You can repeat here, or turn your palms to the backs of the thighs, right where the hamstrings meet the glutes. And now the chest is a little bigger. 10. 9. Hugging the thighs towards each other, just as you hug the heels, calling the navel. Energy from the knees up to the navel. Hugging your feet towards each other. Hugging the energy up towards the heart. Towards the head. 3, 2, yes. 1. Good. You'll bring your fingertips to the floor. Toes turn out, heels turn in, little squat. Can you find it? Can you bring your heels to the floor? Deepening in. Bring your right hand wide inside the shin if you can. If not, it's outside. And the left hand comes up high, just like a triangle. 3. Drop into the depth of your low back. 2. Send your right shoulder back, the right knee back. Left hand forward. Left hand wide inside the shin if possible, outside if not. So reach the right hand out, drop the right seat, and then raise it up, palm forward, just as we began, palms open. Weight goes into both heels equally. Feeling the upper body in triangle. Every pose is in every pose. Every element is in every other. The water is in the earth. The fire is in the air. We are all things. Hands down. And sit your seat down. And let your legs come out. So heart up, knees soft, heels draw in and as wide as the mat. Spin your elbows in and then spin them wide. When you spin them wide, you collapse. When you spin your elbows in, your heart comes up. There's an arch in the back. So elbows wide, rounding. Elbows back, heart up. Do it 2 more. Round. Just feel that action. Shoulder blades, heart up. Broaden the back. And now lift the heart. Good. Keep that upper body and drop your knees left. And then drop the knees right. And when we keep the chest really lifted, it's a very different thing. So slowly side to side, loosening the inner hips, the inner thighs. I know today was a little bit frisky, but this week is going to be a little bit frisky. We're coming into a full moon. Here we are coming into our 40 days. So if you're joining me, today is Monday. We are replaying. No, sorry, there was a noise. This Sunday, the 12th of November, I will start our next 40 days. We'll start on this Sunday, and then we'll drop into our regular Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Right? So if you want to join in anytime, that's on the website. And sit up tall. Put your feet together. I'm going to add my seat as we're coming in towards our breath of life. Build your seat and put the soles of your feet together, Baddha Konasana. A little loosening. And so that same gesture of the heart, it's easy to collapse and it's easy to think that we can be too upright. So we're finding the space in between where the shoulders are soft, where it would be easy to smile. Right? There's something about that. You pull yourself too far forward, you can't smile. Good. Just loosening, loosening. You'll put your right hand beside you and put your left hand with your fingers pointed away in the meat of your thigh. And then you're getting hold of that thigh and you're sliding it out of the hip socket. So gather it, press down and press away, and you relax the left hip as much as possible. And imagine you're getting your breath down into your left hip. And all the compression of that hip is reversed for a moment. So good. And then you release. Left hand on your fingertips to the left. Right hand gets hold of the meat, not the knee, the meat of the thigh. Go a little bit into the bone and then press away. So that what you're doing is you're helping to take the pressure of the head of the femur. The thigh bone is the femur. It has this really beautiful big head that fits into the pelvis. And we sit on it and we stand on it all day, and it gets compressed, and the fluid that joins the two gets compressed, and this makes more space. Get your breath down in the right side hip. Yeah, yeah. So that when we come back into center, oh, there's a little opening. We've made a bowl, Svadhisthana, this place of one's own. Heels wide. Last place. Shake out your feet. Shake out your knees. If you need to prop your knees, put blocks so that you can have toes up, hands together, and a circle. And we just finish. That you could be spreading light all around you. You could be spreading petals. You could be creating a great swath of calligraphy ink, those beautiful circles of Thich Nhat Hanh. You are the art, and you are the artist, and you are the viewer. And reverse for 8. Stand in your good feet, and as the feet firm, the heart is free. A great circle of petals, a great circle of light once more. Hands on thighs. Good morning. Legs cross. Heart high. Splay your hands. They almost touch. Find a rhythm. Through the mouth, like you're sipping through a straw, we go in for 5. And then we go out the nose for 5. Little strokes is what they're called, segments. We'll go for 11 minutes today, my loves. So in the first 2 minutes, we really set our response that no matter what goes on, we're upright, surrounded by this great circle of light, this circle of petals, this circle of women. We are held. And as we are held in the breath, in the rhythm, everything else can fall away. And we can allow this to overwrite any other pattern. In, we fill the chest. Out, empty the navel to the spine. And you are your own authority. If the time comes and you're ready to lie back, you lie back. The time comes you need to take a break, take a break. The time comes it needs to get bigger, stronger, fiercer, something comes up, work it through. You want to get softer, more fragile, more vulnerable? That's safe too. I'm just going for a walk. Here we go. In, you fill the chest. Out, you empty the navel. In, a sense of expansion. Out, a sense of gathering. Whenever you get busy in your mind, come back to the hands, come back to filling the chest, come back to anchoring the navel, and relax your mind. It'll wash around. It'll run away. You'll soften it. It'll come back. Three minutes to go, loves. Settle in. If you need to let go, lie back. We'll be right there with you in a moment. This is not about pressure or constraint. You're exploring. You're letting go. See what happens. Reminding your awareness, this is safe. Soften the shoulders, soften the face. Recalibrate, this is safe. This expansion is safe. This sensation is available. 30 seconds. This is okay. Soften, soften. You are expanding your awareness and you are safe. A little slower, a little more like wings. A little slower, a little softer. One more round. And out, 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 out. Open. Inhale. Three more sips. Fill the top. Lift your hands. Turn your palms forward. Sit your seat down. All the asana holding this pose. Tuck your chin and lift through the crown of your head. Hug the pelvic floor in and up. We're going to let it all go and do it one more time. Inhale. Sip. Heart up, chin in, hands float up, hands float up, hands float up. Turn your palms forward, heart up, tail down. Hug the pelvic floor like you're gathering a fist. And just pulse the pelvic floor. Let it go, pulse. Gather, release, up, 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 up. Lift your chin, breathe out. Turn your palms open and come down. And there'll be an adjustment. Let your energy and your attention go and be still. Your attention rests at the midbrain. So you choose, still in this seat or very, very gracefully, fluidly unfolding to the floor. Lay the blanket over your belly, feel the ground, trust and let go. Just 3 minutes here, and then I'll play you a song, a benediction. Keep softening. Deepening your breathing, softening your body. Just listen. If you need to move your body in any way, make yourself easy.
Make peace with all the women you once were. Lay flowers at their feet. Offer them incense and honey and forgiveness. Honor them and give them your silence. Listen, bless them, and let them be. For they are the bones of the temple you sit in now. For they are the rivers of wisdom leading you toward the sea. I've been 1,000 different women.
And deepening your breathing. Reach overhead. Drawing your knees in, bring your palms together and rub your palms and gently rub the soles of your feet. And hands to shins and a little side to side. Bring yourself up. As you find your seat, reach wide and high. Bring your palms together right down the middle. And seal this in, this light, this ingenuity. Sweep wide. A through the belly, U in the chest, M in the head. Inhale, Om. Sweep wide. Palms together, thumbs at the heart center. Om Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace. Perfect peace. Thumbs to the forehead center. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this Sunday, we start night lightning. The idea of bringing light to the night. The night is getting bigger, and we're going to bring light into that night. We start Sunday morning, and then we'll go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So that will be our 40-day sequence, and it will land us at the solstice. There'll be 4 different Kriyas. Each one will run 10 days. We have our homepage. If you've done it before, you know what it looks like. When you register, you get an email, and the email has the Zoom link and the link to the homepage and the passcodes for everything. So check it out. You are so welcome. Everybody good? That was big. That's big. So this week we're going 11 minutes each day. And just let it wash over you. You know, you could be at a hotel and it has one of those really terrible showers that's really soft and insipid, and it's just sort of dabbling the shower. And then you have the one that's like jets, you know, and you can kind of put it on the spots that have been sore, and it, yeah, this is it can get like that. So stay soft. You're in charge of how strong you want that shower to be. Just get soft, get big, get play, but know this expansion is safe. And this expansion of you is breaking the legacy of all the women before you who had to be small. That being small meant safety. Our opportunity right now is to recalibrate our nervous system to say, I know it feels a little racy to get a little big to live in the penthouse, but here we are. Here we are. I will be racy for you, and you will be racy for others. And we will expand the collective system of women to say this is safe. You will not be burned at the stake to feel this way, to live this way. Make sure you keep reminding yourself this is safe. It's going to trigger all kinds of weird stuff. Can't, shouldn't, won't, don't. Yeah, hi. We are here. We are here. So good. Unmute to say goodbye, say good morning, say hello. If you're replaying, hop on the website, register. I would love to have you for the next 40 days. I'm so looking forward to it. Kriya for radiance, for vitality, for clarity and release, and for self-mastery. Night lightning.
Hello. Good
Hi,
morning.
Jordan. Good morning.
That was good.
Any questions? Everybody good? Everybody intact? Like, whew, yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
It's a great way to
Kathleen,
start.
is that a goodbye or is that a question? It's a goodbye. All right, we're good. Cindy, right on. Take it with you.
Thank you.
What would come from this?
The practice makes me want to paint.
Yes, exactly. It's very expressive, right? And we're getting getting out the blocks that say, no, Jordan, you're too busy to paint.
Yeah, I have to make
Right?
time to go paint.
That's a thing that says I shouldn't paint. The I don't have time for is a mental block we create. So go
Right.
paint, write, clean out the drawers in your kitchen, whatever it is.
Awesome. Thank you.